Have you ever felt like your mind was so full of noise that even silence sounded loud? Have you ever looked in a mirror and no longer recognized yourself? Sometimes the greatest act of courage is simply to disappear for a while. Not to run away, but to find yourself again. This is the story of Lucas, a young man who did just that. Lucas was always an active young man. He was surrounded by friends. There was always something going on, some event or other, and his routine was fast-paced and intense. On the outside, he was the smiling guy everyone admired, but inside, a quiet exhaustion was consuming him. Racing thoughts, insomnia, anxiety attacks. He tried to ignore it, to push through it, until one day his body and mind said enough. He decided to step away from everything. He left social media, took a leave from work, and went to a remote place in the countryside. The first days were tough. The silence was frightening. There were no distractions, no one to talk to, no one to impress. But little by little, he began to hear something he had long ignored, his own soul. There, far from the noise, he woke up early without the need to rush. He walked in nature, breathing deeply the fresh air. He wrote in a notebook just for himself. No one to read it, not even him. He cried, he laughed, he slept better. He read books he had long wanted to read. He had honest conversations with himself. For the first time in a long time, he truly listened to what his heart and mind were telling him. Over time, he realized his mind was healing, not by magic, but because he gave it the space it needed. He learned that taking care of mental health is not a luxury, it's survival. That distancing yourself from the world for a while is actually getting closer to who you truly are. When he returned, he was no longer the same. He was someone lighter, more aware, more at peace. And although many things were still out of his control, he had found a safe place within himself. He understood that disappearing sometimes is the only way to reappear whole. The mind needs rest, silence, healing. If you feel like you need a break, listen to that calling. Take some time for yourself. Take care of your mental health. And if this story touched your heart, share it with someone who might need the same message. Because sometimes the most important journeys are the ones we take within ourselves. And thanks for listening to another one of our stories. And until next time.